Ok, hello xin chào các bạn và chào mừng các bạn đã trở lại với channel mình Montin VN. Và hôm nay chúng ta sẽ vẫn tiếp tục với Illinois. Trong tập trước chúng ta đã bị cắt chức xuống làm arson không biết là cái gì. Nhưng mà nói chung là hôm qua mình đã bị cắt chức, gọi là bị từ chức xuống, đổi chức hay là một cái gì đó, không biết là bị từ chức hay là tăng chức, không biết nữa. Nói chung là 16/21 thì chắc cũng xong, sắp xong game rồi, 5 nhiệm vụ của cái này nữa là xong rồi. Thì sau khi xong thì chắc là mình cũng làm một tập để mình làm hết những cái nhiệm vụ phụ nếu mà nó có, còn nếu mà nó không có thì chúng ta sẽ dừng series tại cái tập đó. Thì đó chỉ là nói thôi, còn không biết dừng xong được hay không thì không biết. Nên là hôm nay chúng ta sẽ vẫn tiếp tục với Illinois, và tập hôm nay chúng ta sẽ chơi nhiệm vụ The Gasman, người đàn ông ga, khí ga, người đàn ông khí ga, như kiểu Batman hay là gì. Đây là Gasman, này chắc là nổ nhà nha, chứ mà chơi với ga thì không nổ nhà thì làm sao chết người, đâu có bị ngộ độc được, thế thì nó là ảo quá. Chúng ta đã bị xuống chức, nhìn mặt có vẻ khá buồn, khá tội, nhưng thôi ngu thì chịu, khóc lóc cái rồi hỏa hoạn.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story.
Ồ,
Phelps.
có nghĩa là mình vẫn có thể lên được.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden?
Thế là sau khi đi chơi với BD với nhỏ đó thì mình đã bị gọi là mọi người nói ý gì thằng này chơi BD, thằng này chơi dây gì vậy, xong rồi nó không muốn chơi mình nữa. Thấy cũng tội đấy, tội thật.
Start with these two house fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Stefan's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
Both of you.
Get out.
Both of you. Đấy, sau khi mình đi chơi BD mình chơi gay xong rồi ghét rồi tụi này không xem mình gái gì luôn. Lúc mà mình ở bang tệ nạn xã hội thì tụi này ghê lắm. Rồi giờ mình chuyển sang đây mình đã biết đường nào đi luôn. Mà đến lúc qua đây thì nó xem mình như thằng đầu bụi đá đất. Chán. Thế giới này thật là kỳ thị. Tôi buồn quá mà. Mẹ em nhìn chiếc xe kia đẹp bao nhiêu, nhìn chiếc xe này nhìn nó phèn bấy nhiêu à.
Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
Ít nhất thì mẹ khi mà mình kêu nó chở đi nó vẫn chở đi. Chứ nó mà không chở đi thì chắc là mình khóc mất.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? I'll look somewhere else.
Thấy không? Đi xuống cái mẹ không thằng nào muốn chơi với mình luôn. Kiểu như là ngoại tình lúc trước là nó kiểu như một tội ác mẹ, tây trời, tây đình. Còn giờ các bạn nhìn xem mẹ ai ngoại tình cái mẹ đó chứ. Nổ nhà. Đấy, nói mà chơi với lửa là chỉ có nổ nhà thôi.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina
Mất cái tên
Island.
tuổi cái
Won
mẹ
some
bị
kind
kinh.
of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. You can come home with us.
Ông
I'd
này
say they were pretty
cũng
lucky, really.
You don't have any insurance.
cũng có hiếu hài
Everything
hước
they
ấy,
own, including the house, is now
Được.
a pile of rubble
Where are they sleeping?
in
mà
the
chỉ
car.
buồn cho anh cô phép thôi. Buồn cô phép, buồn của cô phép.
To build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins.
In the
Can't relate with
ruins.
his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Come on, Phillips. Come on, Phillips. Let's go.
Mr. Steffens?
Stephens,
Cole
Colfax và
LAPD.
Herschel Briggs.
I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
Don Stephen.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a
Ticket
formality, but we'll need to speak to the
Catalina
issue.
Island. Cái gì? Arena 3 Second Class hạng 2, hạng thương gia. Không phải hạng thương gia như hạng cao nhất.
Can you tell me any more about
cái
the
cha đó.
prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Quỹ tái thiết ngoại ô.
Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Dạ. Vậy là cái chỗ đó có liên quan.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
Câu một mình
Alright.
sai hả? Hay là câu hai mình sai? Mà con mấy sao nếu quan trọng game thắng là được. Lên đâu vậy? Cho lên coi. Ê. Mày mới ăn đồ xong. Dạ, đừng lên đây. Cái gì vậy? Cái quần què đây.
Nothing significant.
Cái gì đây?
Junk.
Chắc là cũng không có gì ở đây đâu. Thôi chúng ta đi thôi. Chúng ta đi thôi. Gì rồi?
Son of a bitch looks a lot like the cop that pointed a gun at me.
Để cho nói chuyện cái coi.
What
You
now?
seen the water heater? Only so many places to start with a fire like this.
Hả? Cái gì? Nói lại coi. Mẹ thằng lùn này.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Evidence is hard to come by at a fire. We gotta search around.
No good to me.
Đồ hỏa hoạn đã lắc rồi.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Thế thì mình phải đi tìm gọi cái đường ống đúng không? Cái đường ống ga, cái chỗ mà cái thằng đầu game nó phá. Nhưng mà đường ống ga là ở ngoài mà nó nổ phát thì nó bay mẹ hết rồi còn đâu. Khó chịu nhỉ. Đây đúng không? Ai đây? Trời ơi, không có hiểu cái gì hết cha ơi. Thiệt chứ xuống hỏa hoạn cái như kiểu mình tự trăm mấy IQ mình giảm còn có giảm còn có 1-2 IQ. Cái gì đây building cái gì California.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Ồ may quá
I
mẹ
need
con nhỏ này.
information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking.
Nhỏ này nó vẫn như
The
xưa.
fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
Quỹ tái thiết ở ngoại ô. À lộn, quỹ tái thiết ngoại ô. Giờ đi đâu đi anh dai? Anh đi.
Any ideas?
We could hit the travel agent or try this suburban lead.
Giờ mình không biết cái xe nào của mình, xe nào của mình gì luôn.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Vụ cháy nhà xôi rồi. Ủa có 2 vụ cháy nhà luôn hả?
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Là mình phải làm đến 2 vụ cháy nhà. Mà chỉ đi tìm một thằng hả? Hả? Là sao? Là như nào? Sau khi mình lên cái bang này mình không biết mình đang làm cái gì luôn. Mình đang làm cứu hỏa hả? Thằng cha nào nữa đây?
We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. Weedy. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-heat
Nổ
model
mấy
7.
đung nữa.
Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Kiểm tra khu vườn á, mày chặn xe vậy mà kêu tao kiểm tra hả? Mày chơi kỳ quá vậy. Ui chu choa.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal.
Cháy đến
What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning.
khí carbonic.
Burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Đây là lắm tài nhưng nhiều tật này. Đúng như câu nói luôn. Ôi dồi ôi.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Nhìn mà ghê gớm. Sợ hãi. Mình phải đi kiếm cái ống nước nha. Không cái ống nước ở đâu chứ đâu phải ở đây. Thề cái ban hỏa hoạn này, hỏa hoạn Cái bang hỏa hoạn này lắc vãi đái. Thì sao cái đồng hồ này nó vẫn chạy được hay vậy? Lại một quyển sách. Thiệt là mình không hiểu một cái con mẹ gì luôn á trời.
So what next?
4 people died here, Phelps. We owe it to him to find something.
Chỗ cháy là chỗ nào vậy? Cái gì đây? Cái quạt. Kiểu game này gần cuối nó càng nhảm, nó càng lộn, nó càng nhàm. Cái gì vậy trời ơi. Thôi mình dùng cái trực giác của mình để mình hiện được cái manh mối. Cái đeo gì đây?
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives, this is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
If you get him,
There he is.
Ôi, 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 ôi. Dừng lại nào anh giai, dừng lại nào. Đừng chạy nữa làm gì cho nó mệt. Kiểu gì ta chả nắm đầu mày. Nhanh lên. Trời ơi, chạy nhanh lên. Tin. Mình vừa mới dùng cái trực giác đó đúng một cái chỉ để làm một cái thôi.
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Không quẹt.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
A cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio.
Sounds
Sounded
great.
sweet.
Oh,
When you
sounds
finish
good.
following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Căng cực. Ôi, từ giờ mình đi đâu? Giờ xong vụ này mình sẽ qua nhà Stephen nhé, để mình kiếm luôn nốt cái evidence. Đấy rip ghê chưa. Kiếm nốt cái van ga hay van nước ấy, của cái nhà đó, để xem là có đúng là nổ cái chỗ đó không. Sao đội cứu hỏa với đội cảnh sát không có gì khác nhau dễ kèn ấy. Trời ơi. Vô phụ hả? Ambulance shooting. Thôi chắc đéo nhận đâu. Nhận làm nhiệm vụ chính. Nhà một khói. Nhà một khói đến giờ chưa hết khói nữa. Ok, giờ thì mình đi tìm mấy cái van. Van ở ngoài này nha. Hay là đâu? Nó bay là nó sẽ bay qua đây. Ấy.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
What do you think?
We could hit the travel agent or try this suburban lead.
Suburban lead là cái lồn gì? Travel agency hoặc là travel đi nhỉ? Ok. Đi travel rồi, đi du lịch thôi. Mong mình thông cảm cái tập này nó hơi bị nhàm chán. Tại vì nó nhàm thiệt chứ. Nhiệm vụ gì á? Kiểu sắp hết game rồi mà nó hết ý tưởng. Nó không biết làm cái gì, làm đại. Mình thấy thì ở trên mấy cái thumbnail của mấy cái video walkthrough hay là gì thì thấy khá là hay, nhưng mà đến khi chơi rồi thấy nó nhàn quá ấy. Nó nhàm chán quá. Travel agency.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Mình có nhớ tên gì đâu trời. Stephen là mình nhớ này.
Here they are. Stephens.
Rồi nhà Sawyer này. Thì ra là mình nhớ
Sawyer
hết.
family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
So you don't believe that it's suspicious that a guy who doesn't want to sell his house wins some holiday tickets, and while he's away, his home burns down?
To me, it just sounds like really bad luck. It's not like everyone who wins a prize gets their house set on fire, officer.
I'm told the tickets...
Sao một cái rồi.
Yes, they were. You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Qua cái bàn này mình thấy tấu hài rồi đấy.
You can drive.
Ok, quỹ tới thiết ngoại ô này.
Two.
Xong nhiệm vụ, xong nhiệm vụ, xong nhiệm vụ.
Let me guess.
Giỡn thôi.
You want to check out the Suburban address?
Suburban là quỹ tái thiết. Ôi trời ơi. Học tiếng Anh như tiếng em. Không hiểu về gì. Broadway. Đại lễ của tập đoàn phát triển nhà ở Elysian Fields.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Gì vậy ta?
Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Đây gì đây?
So Elysian Fields builds the houses while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Sorry, gotta go. While I'm here, my workers are probably putting their feet up and talking shit.
Hả? Thằng đồng đội bên đâu rồi? Ủa? Có thằng đồng đội bên đâu rồi? Gì vậy? Ủa mới đó mà thằng đồng đội bên đâu rồi? Hả? Ok. Đồng đội mình biến mất rồi. Ủa cái gì vậy ta? Chuyện gì đang diễn ra vậy ta? Không có cái gì ở đây hết. Vậy thôi mình đi đâu?
You're behind the wheel.
Chạm cứu hỏa.
Where are we headed?
Mình tưởng mình vô đây mình phải làm cái gì chứ. Mình vô đây mình đéo làm cái gì đi.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch lại.
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Ok. Very good, very good. Sau khi mình qua cái chỗ mình lại quên rồi. Dạo này đầu óc mình nó cứ sao mình nếu nhớ được cái gì. Quỹ tái thiết ngoại ô. Thì ông mới nói là em đi đến trạm cứu hỏa số 32, không biết để làm gì.
Came as soon as we could.
That's the cop. He tried to poke me in the nose.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Trong vụ Sawyer.
Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove.
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps, you're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an
Dùng miếng
explosion.
này khác đâu.
Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Ờ. Ok, ok. Giờ cái này what? Cái gì vậy? Cái này để lên nè. Để qua đây. Khi mà cái này là cái quần què gì? Để ở đây. Ông này để giữa.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Rồi sao? À, làm ngược lại. Cái van là đã đúng rồi nè, nhưng mà cái này thì không đúng.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Cho lửa đi.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say.
What?
Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
See you at the next show.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full read.
Ok, vậy thì lại đi đến nhà máy Instant Heat.
So where do you want it?
Cái gì? Chức nóng ngay nè. Từ đây, ở đây.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
The guy's a freak. He loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Ok, alright. Này để đâu nhỉ? Chắc là để đây. Ok. Rồi, Instant Heat. Mà này là cửa sau.
Here's what I heard.
Insta
That cop caught the guy who
Heat.
did Dahlia. They
Insta
covered
Heat.
it all up. Some kind of big conspiracy.
Đây chúng ta có gas line.
New and improved
Glass.
model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Is he in some kind of trouble?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Ok, từ đã bao nhiêu phút rồi nhỉ? Mình đã quay được 35 phút rồi. Ui, dữ quá. Mẹ ơi. Ui, 35 phút rồi. Quay tiếp rồi. Chắc là mình sẽ cố gắng mình quay trong cái tập này, mình quay hết luôn. Không, ý là mình quay hết cái nhiệm vụ này luôn, chứ mà để giống mấy cái tập trước thì nó lại lần và lần rồi.
A man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
I'm at a loss.
Talk to the guy in charge. See what he says.
Quản lý thằng nào?
Sam's taking me out to Palm Springs for the
Xin lỗi chứ quản lý thằng nào vậy?
We wanted to move in together when we're not even
Hình như đâu phải
married.
phòng này. Cho đi thôi cũng không cho đi nữa. Không phải phòng này. Shut up. Trong đây đúng không? Đây rồi, trong đây.
Detective Phelps and Biggs.
Detective Phelps and Biggs. Phelps and Biggs.
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
How many guys would know how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Theo này có vẻ khá là chân thực.
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Could the switch have been done on purpose?
Yeah, I suppose it could. There must be easier ways to burn down a house, though.
I want you to get me a
Trời
copy of the list of
ơi.
installers.
Mình từng nghĩ là ông này thật thà, nhưng đến cuối cùng thì ông này lừa mình hết 2 câu luôn.
There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
Thì bây giờ chúng ta có
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Mình cần.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
What the fuck? What the fuck is it? What the fuck is this? What the fuck?
Ooh, I wish I could afford
Hello?
that.
Good morning. What the fuck? Kệ ông đi.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Alright.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Okay.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate
Trời
times.
ơi. Tôi nhìn ông này tôi mệt luôn.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on
đấy, chả là bình thường đấy.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and First Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Hên quá mẹ, nó trở lại bình thường rồi.
We wanted to move in together when we're not
Here.
even married.
Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick. Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Cái con khạc gì dài thế này. Rồi ai nữa? Này nha. Sao lại nhang mũi thế
Company went
này?
through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Sao lại có nhang mũi thế này? Matthew Ryan.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
His pal needs a date. What do you
Trời
think?
Ryan wants the
ơi.
world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Nhưng mà chúng ta có một cái kìm.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Sao lại không? Thế là giờ mình còn cái thằng Steve, không, thằng Volley.
Varley has a problem with bugs.
Ok, thì chúng ta
You
sẽ...
know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasic?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Ok, bây giờ mình sẽ đến cái chỗ nhà của thằng Volley. Gì đây? Rồi đánh con này, nắm cái đầu nó anh dây. Bỏ mẹ rồi.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Nhanh lên. Mẹ Valet tới đó rồi. Mà không biết nó có phải là thằng Valet không, nhưng mà cái mẹ.
Bartley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Ok, thì video thì cũng 40 mấy phút luôn rồi. Thì mình sẽ cố gắng làm cho nó nhanh.
LAPD, Varley.
Thấy mẹ rồi, không phải thằng này ba ơi. Hình như là mình phải mẹ nó chạy ơi, ơi. Mình chạy đường thẳng thế nào? Đúng rồi.
Stop or I will shoot. Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, your guest is.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Hình như không phải thằng này.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Can you drive to this one?
Tại vì nếu như mà thằng này thì nó lại không phải nó. Kiểu gì bây giờ mình cũng được có 1 sao 2 sao thôi, tại vì mình làm lề mề quá. Mình không biết cái thằng lúc nãy mà nói gì là thằng nào.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
Son of a bitch.
Mẹ tông trường rồi.
GI's backyard he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a
Đừng
one-man
đang
wrecking
phá hoại.
Move it. I'll take out the bear.
Đừng đang phá hoại giống nói chứ khác gì đâu. Ơi cái xe thắng như cái nồi vậy.
He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some
Rồi
partner
mất
I
dấu.
got.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Mất dấu mẹ rồi. Tao thấy mẹ đi lộn đường rồi. Mất dấu gì. Mất dấu dùng cái alo. Thề đúng cái chỗ đấy là bị tông mà. Cày thế này. Thì mình chơi hơi ngu, mong anh thông cảm. Thì mình chơi ngu đó giờ. Lại kích xin. Nó kích xin mày.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
Son of a bitch.
those are GI's backyard he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move it. I'll take out the bear.
Trời ơi, tông chết thằng kia rồi.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
We're going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the
Lại
way.
nữa.
If they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. I need to be closer, Phelps. Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Trời
I'll
ơi.
go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle.
Rồi về sao cho nó
Show me
ra.
your hands. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Mình làm gì giết 2-3 người rồi. Mày cảm thấy tội lỗi không? Hả? Cái thằng chó này. Giết người như vậy rồi lát hồi tao lại bị trừ điểm. Thì rồi điểm không quan trọng nhưng mà tao thích điểm cao. Rồi người cuối cùng
You drive. Go over the
Clement.
case notes.
So where do you want to go?
Bây giờ mình đến Clement xong rồi chắc chắn là thằng đó rồi. Tại vì hai thằng kia không phải thì chắc chắn là thằng đó. Nhưng mà mình xem cái tủ đồ của thằng Clement cũng đâu có thích một mẹ đâu ta. Thằng Ryan thì có cái kìm này. Thằng thằng gì thì không biết. Rồi chắc chắn là thằng này rồi.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that. Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
You were licensed and worked for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
Insta-Heat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys.
Ủa, không phải cái này luôn.
Let's get to the station and close this case.
Thế nhưng không phải là... Ồ, bỏ mẹ rồi. Không phải là tụi Instant Hit này.
And where exactly are we going?
Đúng nhỉ? Mình không biết là đúng cái tụi Instant Hit này không? Insta Hit không? Nhưng mà mình có linh cảm là thằng khác là mình cũng không chắc nữa, mình không biết mình đang nghĩ gì nữa. Nhưng mà yeah, cái cha nó đi. Whiteshire Police Station.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I'm praying that those prints come through
Tự
so I
nhiên
can nail that son of a bitch.
Tự nhiên ông này lại bên mình vậy. Bên vực
Save
mình.
yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Thì mặt này đơ nha.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist
Mình
buddies.
chỉ nghi ngờ
They're
hết.
arranging for people to
Nhìn
be
mặt
out of
thằng
town
này
while you
không
burn
có
their
gì
houses
để
down.
đáng tin.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
Lộn
And you're doing
Varen.
your part.
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Last chance, Ryan. You level with me or I'm sending you to the DA. A conviction for sedition and murder will do wonders for his re-election campaign.
Nice try. but I got nothing to lose.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus water heater company.
Lại là
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up
đây là
for.
điểm trực
Knucklehead.
giác rồi, tuyệt vời. Đưa ra được là buộc tội kết thúc vụ án trong thẩm vấn sẽ cứu minh trực của đối tượng
Procedure
tình
says we
nghi.
eliminate all of the suspects.
Some kind of big conspiracy.
Let's speak to Varley.
Trời ơi trời.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he didn't forget.
Thì cái lâu không quay lại đây mình không nhớ cái đường của mình đi nữa. Mà mình cũng đâu biết cái đường ở trong đây.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my sack.
Cái đường đâu vậy? Interview room 2 là ở đây. Và đâu? Interview room 2 đi hẳn vào đây. Đây à? À đây.
I want to make a homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that desk.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Cái này là thằng nào đây? Valley hả?
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Nghe vắt thế. Mấy nước không. Ôi ôi, thế là thằng.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Mấy được Volley bảo Volley.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh? You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
Mình sai đúng không? Chắc chắn là mình sẽ sai.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Đây, 1 điểm. Bằng chứng chống lại hết sức ít ỏi với một nó sai người rồi. Nói chung là video cũng tới đây thôi. Video này cũng dài bả lâu rồi. 1 tiếng mấy luôn rồi. Thì nếu các bạn thích video này đừng quên để cho mình một like, subscribe và share cái video này cho mọi người biết nếu các bạn muốn. Và hẹn gặp lại các bạn những clip lần sau về tựa game Noire này nhé. Ta cùng nhau xem chúng ta có cutscene không. Xem nào. Đây có. Đây xem xong cái cutscene này mình sẽ dừng video nhé. Ok.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Ok, chúng ta sẽ tạm dừng tại đây thôi. Goodbye.